Welcome back, everybody, to Joe's Bibles. This is Joe, and today I want to talk to you about a really underrated ESV Bible that is not talked about very much, but I think it's a wonderful edition of the ESV with a few minor things that could change. But you don't hear much about this Bible. Let me reveal to you what this Bible is. This is the ESV single column thin line Bible in true tone imitation leather. Here are the features of this Bible. It has an 8-point lexicon type, single column format. It has one ribbon marker, which is the thing that I really dislike about this Bible, or one of the things. And then it is slightly over 1 inch thick, that's the thing that I really like, or one of the things that I really love. To show you how thin or how thick this Bible is, let me show you. With the leather wrapped around it, or the imitation leather wrapped around it, it's about 1.5 inches. But this is extremely portable because this has the 8.5 by 5.25, 5.5 text block. Let me walk you through this. Here's the spine. Nothing to write home about with these imitation leathers. They do start to peel over time, this type of leather. This has a paper paste down liner. This will not survive over time. But if you had this rebound, fantastic. Let's go through the inside of the Bible. Presentation page, title page here. Let's go to the copyright page to show you which Bible and what edition of the ESV text this is. This is in the 2016 text edition, printed in China. And here's the table of contents. You can see the books of the Old Testament, the books of the New Testament, and then the table of weights and measure. So not a whole lot in this Bible. Let's turn to Genesis 1. There we are. Wow, look at that beautiful single column page layout. If you're looking for a reader type Bible and you still wanted the verse numbers, chapter number, footnotes, this would be great, because this just makes a wonderful reading experience, this single column format. And you can see here too, just this wonderful margin space, even in the gutter. Nice leading, the space between each line. Here we are in the Psalms, and wow, that is wonderful. Love this layout. I love this single column layout. Here we are in Matthew chapter 5, and as you can see, this is not a red letter Bible. The words of Christ are in black, which makes it another attractive edition of the ESV. Fantastic. Okay, let's go to the end of the Bible to see what happens after Revelation 22. Here's Revelation 22, and after that page, you get the table of weights and measures, and then you get the ESV Crossway maps. Actually, this is pretty neat. This is not the glossy cardstock. This is actually matte. This is not shiny. Cool. And here is blank page, and then back to the paper paste down liner. This is not edge lined, this Bible. Here is the ISBN. So let's talk about what I love and don't love about this Bible. Crossway did not send this to me in exchange for an honest review because it's been out for a few years now. It's hard to find one of these. I found it on eBay because I was really intrigued and drawn to this Bible. I love the single column format, or I've grown to love the single column format because it's great for reading. It feels like a book. And also, as you can see here, poetry really shines in single column formats. The other thing that I really loved about this, and that got me intrigued, was the thin line aspect of this edition. Because most single columns are fat, man. They are thick. But this one is 1 inch to 1.5 inches thick with the imitation leather around it. So portable, very portable, and it is readable, even though it is an 8-point type, because of the leading and also the boldness of the print that this was done in. Now let's talk about the things that aren't really good with this edition of the ESV. The main thing is the paper. It's not good. It's thin. I want to say 28 GSM. I guess it'd have to be really a thin paper or lighter weight if it's going to be a thin lined Bible. But you could see that it's the sacrifice of using a thinner paper or lighter weight paper is that there's a lot of show through behind it. Actually, now that I look at it, and especially in this light, it's super bright. It's not bad. I think I could live with it. And I think I could read through this, and I might even want to rebind this. The other thing that I didn't really like about this edition is that it's supposed to be line matched, but you could see that they're off just a little bit, or just enough that it might bother some. If I'm reading through this, at a good pace, it's not going to bother me too much. But I love this format. I love this edition. I think Crossway did a great job with this. My only request is that they would do a more premium edition of this text block because it's really wonderful. It is great. Maybe just put some heavier paper, a little bit thicker paper, and try to maintain the thinness of it because, wow, this is really a great edition. I can't say how good this edition is enough. I mean, just wonderful. Crossway, please reprint this in the 2025 text edition. And if you can make better paper for it, this would sell really well. All right, that's my dog. He's starting to get restless. So let me end this video. Hey, that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you like single column Bibles. If you like ESV, leave a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please leave a comment and like this video. All right, dog, I'm coming. All right, that's it, everybody. Have a great day. And remember, read your Bible.